Hello, my name is ChibbiBean, or Bean for short. This video is a compilation of my 30 Things I Love art challenge. Like the title says, I'm doodling things I love for 30 days straight. In total, there's 5 categories: food/drinks, shows/movies, games, music, and comics. I'll be putting timestamps for each category in case you just want to skip on over to that part of the video. Today marks the start of an art challenge I created myself, which is 30 things I love. From foods to video games, I've included everything I personally enjoy, and I'm going to doodle them each day, along with editing them. To begin, I'll be doodling meat buns. They're one of my favorite foods to snack on when I've got the chance to, especially when the buns are like freshly made and they're super poofy. But I don't have to draw foods or drinks, so off I go with the references. But I really like how this doodle turned out, mostly because I gotta draw sparkles. But feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned for more. Till next time, bye-bye! It's day 2, 30 Things I Love art challenge, and this time it's ramen. My go-to flavors are either peach or mango, though the flavors I have tried all taste pretty good. Except the one thing that always scares me is when I have to push down the marble to drink it, but it'll just explode everywhere. But I'll take the risk if it means I can drink it. Day 3 of Things I Love art challenge, and this time it's sour candy, or to be more precise, sour gummies. Rainbow Sour Belts and Sour Gummy Worms are my top picks, but I'm pretty open to trying any sour candy. Except for this particular sour belt candy that smells and tastes exactly like a citrus air freshener. But if it's my only option, I'll take it. It's boba time, one of my favorite types of drinks with so many varieties. I either waffle between the classic milk tea with brown sugar bobas or fruity flavors with coffee bobas like kiwi or mango. I have made myself some strawberry bobas using tapioca flour and fresh strawberries. It was a lot of work rolling each little ball, but it was worth it in order to have a yummy drink. But I remember my first time having this type of drink with cloud-shaped cream on the side of the cup. And the drink itself was super pretty and tasty, except I didn't know the cream on top was, pretty salty. Not like salty sweet, just, salty. So after some research, I found out that it's salted cream cheese that's swept up into a cheese foam. I think I was supposed to eat it while drinking the drink, but I didn't know that and just thought it was sweet whipped cream. But oh well, maybe next time I'll give it another try. Whenever mango is the flavor option, I always go for it first, whether that be for smoothies or ice creams. I would consume it all. Though the price had to be paid for such a sacrifice, and I was very young. From what I remember, I woke up pretty early and really wanted to eat some mango. Sneaking off into the kitchen to grab the biggest knife that was rusty, as my peanut brain thought that big knives can cut things faster. Yeah, no. But honestly, I was cutting the mango pretty decently to get the skin off, but as you know, mangoes are pretty slippery without the skin, and I ended up cutting my finger. But my love for mango still remains. When it comes to sodas, I go for lime flavored sodas or root beer, and if you have ice in it and let it melt, the color of the lime soda turns to this bright turquoise color. It's super pretty. Though I remember having it with cream one time, and I thought it was weird at first, but I ended up liking it much more. After 6 days of doodling foods and drinks, it is now time to doodle a couple of shows and movies I adore. First one up is FAQ. The series is about a boy named Hinata joining a boys' volleyball team, but Kageyami here is his arch rival who ends up becoming one of his trusted teammates. I do love every single character in here and how lighthearted the series is. I especially like how the focus switches off on the main character and focuses on other characters like Yamaguchi, for example. But if I had to choose my favorite character, it would be Kageyama because of how much of a volleyball nerd he is and how socially awkward he can be at times, but he still tries his best. Second is a spy apocalyptic anime where humanity fights off against creatures called Gadol. Our main character, Natsume, wishes to become a cure, warriors who fight on the front lines. And then she meets Kaburaki, who becomes her mentor. But he's not exactly what he seems to be. But I really love the story and the world building of this anime, which surprised me that this anime wasn't that popular when it came out, so I highly recommend giving it a try. And of course, I have to draw the adorable Pipe here. He's not really a dog, given his like 6 legs, but he's still a good boy. Probably my favorite Princess Disney movie because of how I personally connect with Rapunzel with being told how scary the world is, along with the feeling of being stuck in one place, not knowing what my life would be. When this movie came out, I went with my family to watch it in theaters with 3D glasses, and when the lantern scene showed up, there was tiny lanterns that popped out of the screen, and I remember reaching out to touch it, as if I was holding a lantern on my own. Also, side note, I'm so sorry. This video came out much later than I thought. I ended up like drawing this 3 times. And this was the best I can come up with, which isn't too bad considering that I ended up mashing 2 of my ideas together. So here it is. Thanks for watching, guys, by the way. I grew up watching anime like Pokemon and Sailor Moon, but Naruto was a show that saved me down the spiral of the world of anime and manga, which led to my big obsession when I was younger by doodling Naruto all over my notebooks and even getting my own leaf headband. Although I do like some of the characters, the one that comes to mind is Gaara, because I really liked redhead characters at the time, and I enjoy watching his growth from acting like a monster to someone who learns from his mistakes to become stronger. Carol and Tuesday is about two girls meeting each other and becoming a duo who sings and plays instruments. The story is lighthearted with some dark tones, but an overall lovely story to experience. The songs are also just amazing. My top favorites are Message in the Wind and Kiss Me, which is a song that's playing right now. Howl's Moving Castle has such amazing animation, as well as peaceful music that plays during the quiet scenes. It's always so nice and calming to watch, but Turnip Head here is my favorite character because of his top hat and goofy smile. Mimi is an ultimate game that has 7 demon brothers, along with amazing side characters that you will encounter when you're sent to the Doubledom. But I'm so far behind in the current storyline due to having no glow sticks. But I do adore all the characters. Though Belle is probably my favorite among the brothers due to his loyalty to his twin brother and how adorable he can be when it comes to food. So just a heads up, this is going to be a more personal short story. When this game came out during the pandemic, I was actually going through quite a bit within my life. I had to graduate high school early, I was moving out, and I was feeling a bit lost in whether or not I should even go to college or something within the art major. Among the midst of that, my passion for art simmered out as reality just hit me in the face. In the end, I decided to get a job, and I had to wake up really early for it, so I would play Animal Crossing New Horizon to pass some time before starting the day. It can be calm, but I was feeling a bit melancholy because of the job at the time wasn't something I wanted to do with the rest of my life. I wanted to create. I wanted to tell stories. So during my break and lunchtime, I began to doodle on my phone and sticky notes. This fueled my love for drawing again. Funny enough, that's when I discovered YouTubers, and well, here I am. Thank you if you stayed for the entire short. I just wanted to tell why Animal Crossing helped me out in those times, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. We're halfway through the 30-day challenge. So far I'm having a lot of fun doodling and telling my stories over it. And thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to me over the past 2 weeks since I started this challenge. It means a lot. I've gotten into Pokemon through the old school anime, and played a few of the games through a Game Boy emulator, a few being Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But now that I have the Switch, I currently have Sword Violet. Creating my own team though is sort of a mess, because I like Barship a lot due to their samurai design, but I also love Bidoof because they're chunky and round. But one Pokemon that surprised me was a Berserker that I named Gremlin, and she was one of my heavy-hitting Pokemon in Sword, and I just love her so much. She's always running around and would be the one seeing what Curly was making. She's amazing. Call the Lamb is a game I've been playing off and on between working on videos, and I quite like the cute designs of the animal characters mixed in with the horrifying enemies. But since all the characters are animals, here's Cinnamon as a cult leader. He offers coffees and cookies when you join him. Yakuza 4 was my introduction to the series, and I remember playing the karaoke and then the Crane Machine minigames a lot. I've also started playing Yakuza 0 to get a better understanding of the series storyline. Except my computer keeps crashing whenever I fish. Though one day I'll find a way to finish without crashing. But here I am doodling Akiyama and Hana singing together as I love their silly interactions in the game. Our Life Beginning and Always is an amazing visual novel that has many options of creating your characters and grow up as a child up to an adult. Co-op here is a new kid in your neighborhood, and you can determine your relationship with him. Whether that be a love interest, or staying as friends, or even strangers, it's up to you. So if you enjoy the slice of life genre and visual novels, I highly recommend giving this a try. And here I try to doodle him laying down on the grass with his hair down, and decided to make a simple animation of him blinking. Caravan Pals would introduced me to the electro swing genre and got me invested in more of their music. I highly recommend listening to them due to its quirky beats and interesting music videos. For the doodle, I tried doing a more black and white color palette with hints of red just like in their rocket farming music video, and made the buildings and people lineless with color. Mixed into my music playlist is random anime openings and ending songs, like the opening from Dororo or the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'm a sucker for Overlord's music since they are great to listen to while creating sinister characters. During the times when Mystic Messenger was popular, there was an edit video with the song Morning Call by Astro. I thought the song fit the game so well, and I decided to check out the ChibbiBean more to find the majority of their songs were cheerful and fresh at the same time. Although I don't listen to them as much, listening to their songs always helps me cheer up. My sibling introduced me to Royal Pirates with their song Drawing the Line. From rock songs to mellow tunes, I enjoy quite a lot of their music and it's my top band to listen to. I highly recommend listening to their music. My first exposure to DJ Okawari's music is their song Flower Dance. From the magically sounding bells to the jazzy tunes, I instantly fell in love with their style of music so much. And of course, their graphic artist, Mara Mian, created such beautiful album covers that consist of vibrant colors and florals. Here I'm doodling my VTuber inspired by the album covers, and adding things that fit the themes of a foresty swamp. And of course I had to add my little friend Cinnamon here. This ended up being quite the challenge for me, as I normally don't do this kind of detailed art style, but this was extremely fun to do. Spiral Together, or TXT, is a K-pop group that I recently found through their song Runaway. Spiraling down the rabbit hole of K-pop once again, I've gotten to enjoy quite a bit of their music like Blue Hour and Anti-Romantic, but Runaway has always been my favorite from them. My favorite character in Lookism, hands down, is Jay. I like characters who have their eyes covered, whether that be with their hair or some sort of accessory. Though in one of the chapters he was shown to be afraid of dogs, but had to face his fear since Daniel couldn't take care of most of them. Also because I think Jay's interaction with Danny is just really adorable and cute. Woon is a character I adore in LC. Like, he's a strong character, but he doesn't really show off until he fights by immediately hitting his opponents the moment the match begins. I also love how not only Woon, but almost everyone in the series loves cats. Hero Killer is a webtoon that is set within a morally grey world that is constantly fought between heroes and villains. Iwa here is out for revenge against the heroes, but what made me enjoy her character is that not only is she strong with cool ability, I love her comedic moments of stealing weapons and eating food. My giant nerd boyfriend is a cute, silly webcomic about a nerdy couple and their little day-to-day adventures. A lot of them actually really allow for night here, especially given the height difference, because I sometimes forget how short I am compared to them. One comic that relates to the most is when the girlfriend is about to take a bite of her burger, but then sees her boyfriend the entire burger in his mouth. I'm astonished whenever my knight does this in front of me, like, what? How is your mouth that big? Like, I can barely get a bite in. So I've decided to do a parody of the comic with us in it. I remember reading The Dummy's Dummy before it was revamped onto Webtoons Originals, and I'm glad it's back. Although the art style's a bit different, I love both of the comics. But of course the charming Paris here is as sassy as ever. Today's the last day of 30 Things I Love Art Challenge. It's been quite a journey as I normally don't draw every day, especially making videos, but I learned a lot through this. I'm feeling a bit sad that it's ending though. Like, I still remember just starting this challenge and staying up trying to figure out what to doodle. But now I'm gonna get some snacks, sleep, and get ready for my first stream on Twitch next week. Oh, and a special thank you to everyone that has subscribed, liked, and for following my journey. It means a lot. So, for the final doodle of this challenge, I'll be drawing Lone for the webcomic Lone. The world has witchy academia vibes with well-written characters, especially in the opening scene when Lone's in her necromancer outfit, just showing off how cool and amazing she is, as well as developing into a more confident character. A big thank you to everyone that has subscribed, liked, and followed my journey through this challenge, especially when you saw some of my shorts jumping from just 90 views to 1k. Again, thank you guys so very much. I'm also going to be streaming for the first time over on Twitch this upcoming Sunday. There I'll be doodling alerts and panels for Twitch. And if I'm feeling up for it, I'll be animating the alerts on stream. Hope to see you guys there! I also made it scared to talk on the coffee. Okay, bye-bye!